Hey YouTube, Jason here with Day Trading Fearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. And also make sure you check out my website, daytradingfearless.com, for S&P E-mini future trade zones that I send out weekly every Sunday evening. Where we're running a special $50 for a lifetime subscription. I've been doing it for about 4 or 5 years now, so it's not a fly-by-night thing. And also check out my Patreon page for stock dividend picks and also options on stocks and all that. So as always, let's jump right into it. So this is a weekly watch list for January 18th, 2020. Only 5 more days until we have a new president that's actually coming in to the White House, and we'll see what happens. Flip a coin of what's actually going to happen, if it's going to go off without a hitch or not. Me personally, I think everything will be fine, but I do think that there potentially could be a small little mini stock market crash coming once he gets elected. Now, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but there's a couple things that are pointing towards that, okay, that you should be aware of. And I'm going to also show you things that are kind of worrisome for me, but also things that I kind of like for the downside. So let's look at it. Right here we have the SPY stocks, okay, ETF. We've been trading in this very tight wedge. We're in a bigger channel up here, right? And what happened was we have some fib levels. The 1618 came right up to it, and now we're reversing, okay? Also, we kind of looked above out of this wedge, and now we're coming back in. If we were to just extend this trend line, okay, like this, we're now on the other side. Friday was a bearish day. Okay, so what I actually think is going to happen is we're going to at least come back down to the 50 period moving average, which is around 365. And then we'll see what happens with price there. We might overextend and come to the lower trend line. Okay, the reason I say that is, look at this. We have divergence. We've had divergence for a while now, right? So from here to there, up to here. Okay, we have some divergence that's kind of going on. If we remove this trend line, we now see the same wedge, just bigger, and we're on the other side. So just a couple things to kind of look at and watch for what's going on. The one thing that does worry me about the market potentially not crashing is there's no excess up here on the upside. But with that being said, I feel like this is buy the rumor, sell the news, meaning buy the rumor that Joe Biden's president. The markets rally. Joe Biden came out with his big stimulus of $1.9 trillion. And the market sold off. This market's been going up on bad news, and then we finally somewhat get good news. There's going to be a ton of stimulus, and the market sells off, right? Buy the rumor, sell the news. That's what I feel like is going on. I wouldn't be surprised if we even get down to maybe the 353 level. But that's a stretch, because then we'd be out of this entire channel, and the next level would be the 200. So, but again, no upside excess yet. So I truly don't believe this auction's over yet. I do believe that we could see on the ESs, again, there's no excess. I still have my target around 4,000 within the first few months of this year, but doesn't mean the market can't go down, right? So if we draw our trend lines, it's also kind of the same exact thing going on here, okay? And this is kind of the bigger picture. This was a bearish day, divergence, okay? We're still in the channel here, but if I drew right there. We're on the other side, right? I'm just kind of connecting this low, this bounce, breach, reverse, upside, and then back down. So that's what I believe is happening there. So yes, I think there might be a small mini stock market crash this week, maybe 100 to 200 S&P points potentially. So I'm going out on a limb, so that's where I think it's going. Just the way I feel. This inverse head and shoulders, right? Shoulder, head, shoulder, right? The breakout came right up to, just from this leg that I've been watching, went right up to the 200 almost, and we're reversing. I've been calling this 55 level because this is where the whole thing started. That's now complete. Now, I think this is our new draw of what actually is going to happen, and we will see if we break down from here. And does this break down? If it does, I'll be watching for a potential bounce around the 44 level, which would be a retest of this and a low volume node. Real quick, I want to go to this chart too, of the S&P E-mini futures, which is kind of a, we'll call it the market profile side of it. And there's a couple things. If I just kind of take the trend lines, we're sitting right on this trend line. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touches. Does price follow and carry on down? If it does, again, I'd be looking at value area high, which is also this low volume node. If this does fall, which would take us down to about 36.25. Now, it might take a couple weeks, couple days to get there. I have no clue which one, but just something to be aware of. So I hope this chart kind of helps you guys and kind of see the market in a different way with a market profile. I'll actually leave a link down below to this exact chart. So if you guys want the chart, links can be down below in the description. But let's get back to what we're looking at. Let's take a look at GLD. Kind of run through a couple of these quick stocks, right? Gold looks horrible right now. Kind of tried to break out, look above and fail. I won't be surprised if gold comes down. But remember, we're at the 200. Right? So we're kind of saying right at the 200. We'll see what happens. No call on gold. There's nothing I love. The only trade that I like on gold is if we got back above this 175 level, then I think you could see some legs there. But until then, there's really nothing. Silver, same exact thing with silver, bull flag. I won't be surprised if silver keeps coming to tag the 200 up around the 21 / everybody's favorite Bitcoin, BTC. I've been telling you guys, I thought that was kind of a parabolic move last week. Watch for a huge kind of reversal. We had one, almost a $12,000 reversal, right, on Bitcoin from 42 down to 30, 31, 11,000 or whatever. But just something, that potential bull flag starting to form, just something to be aware of. Maybe this is just consolidation for the next leg higher, up to 50,000, I believe. AAPL, let's look at our favorite. Been calling this for a long time. Dead money. It's dead money. Now, they do have earnings coming up in a couple weeks. I think any pullbacks, you could be able to be potentially a buyer. Again, this isn't stock advice, just some dude on YouTube. But I do like Apple for the earnings coming out this next quarter. Tesla, everybody's favorite right now. Huge parabolic move. Tesla is kind of, I don't know, broken, we could say. We have high. I actually won't be surprised if Tesla reverses, makes one more push higher and then the collapse. But we'll see if the market goes, this might go with it. So watch these gap levels down below 735, which is also the upper end of this trend line. Okay, somewhere around there, and a low volume node, which is the gap. So things to look at. And finally, let's take a look at AMZN, Amazon. Haven't looked at this for a while. Potential huge bull flag. It's starting to coil, get tighter and tighter. Watch for its potential break to the upside again, or do we break down? Tag the 200 and then reverse and finally break out. But that's what I'm looking at. I hope this video helps you guys. And if you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. But as always, thank you for watching as always, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.